You know that feeling when you catch someone staring at you across the room and then they quickly look away? Most guys would chalk that up to awkwardness, or maybe even rejection. But what if I told you that moment is actually revealing something completely different about your attractiveness as an older man? Today we're breaking down 8 unmistakable signs that prove you've entered that elite category of distinguished men who command attention without even trying. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why age isn't your enemy, but your secret weapon. But now is time for you to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any interesting update. And please, like this video. Let's start with something you've probably experienced but never fully understood. When a younger woman makes eye contact with you and then glances away, most men interpret this completely wrong. They either avoid looking back entirely, or they stare too intensely, both of which kill the magnetic energy of that moment. Here's what's really happening. That brief eye contact followed by her looking away isn't discomfort or disinterest. It's actually a sophisticated dance of attraction and respect. When she breaks eye contact after holding your gaze, she's acknowledging your presence while creating space for you to make the next move. The key is not rushing to fill that silence with words or nervous energy. Your calm response to that moment communicates unshakable confidence, and that's incredibly attractive to women across all age groups. This same principle applies in every social situation, whether it's a business meeting or casual conversation. That steady, unhurried response signals authority and self-assurance. Moving to our second sign, pay attention to the language people use when they describe you. There's a massive difference between being called cute or handsome versus being called distinguished. While younger men chase compliments about their looks, you've transcended into territory where people recognize something deeper. Being described as distinguished means they see your journey, your wisdom, and your earned confidence. It's not just about your appearance anymore, it's about the complete package you present to the world. This shift from surface-level compliments to recognition of your character represents a fundamental change in how others perceive you. When someone calls you distinguished, they're acknowledging that you've developed something that can't be faked or bought. You've earned your stripes through experience, and it shows in how you carry yourself. This kind of recognition extends far beyond romantic attraction. It commands respect in professional settings and social circles. Our third sign involves embracing something most men desperately try to hide: the natural aging process. While other guys are frantically covering gray hair and obsessing over wrinkles, you've learned to age into your features. Those lines on your face aren't flaws, they're evidence of a life fully lived. Each mark tells a story that younger men simply cannot match. When you stop fighting the aging process and start owning it, something remarkable happens. Your face becomes a map of experience, resilience, and wisdom. This isn't about giving up on grooming or self-care. It's about understanding that character-filled features are infinitely more attractive than desperately trying to look 25 forever. Women are drawn to this authenticity because it represents emotional maturity and self-acceptance. Here's a subtle sign you might not have noticed: women unconsciously touching their hair or adjusting their neckline when you enter a room. Most men completely miss these subconscious attraction signals because they're looking for more obvious signs of interest. But these small gestures are actually powerful indicators that your presence has been registered and appreciated. When a woman touches her hair or neck upon seeing you, her body is instinctively trying to draw attention to herself. It's a primal response that happens before conscious thought kicks in. Learning to recognize these signals gives you a significant advantage in reading social dynamics. This isn't just about romantic interest. These same principles help you understand power dynamics in any room you enter. Our fifth sign is perhaps the most powerful: when you walk into a space and conversation naturally quiets down. Most men try to announce their presence with loud voices or grand gestures, but true magnetic presence works differently. When your entrance creates a moment of silence, It's not awkward, it's commanding. This happens because people instinctively sense authority and gravitas. This kind of quiet power doesn't come from trying to dominate a room, it emerges from being completely comfortable in your own skin. Your presence speaks before you say a word, and people pick up on that energy. They sense that you have something worth paying attention to, something that commands respect without demanding it. Moving to our sixth sign, notice how people assume you're successful before you even mention your accomplishments. While younger men feel compelled to constantly talk about their achievements, your success is communicated through your bearing, your style, and your quiet confidence. You don't need to recite your resume, because your presence tells the story for you. This assumption of success happens because of how you carry yourself, the quality of your choices, and the calm authority you project. People can sense confidence and achievement in your posture, your speech patterns, and your decision-making. This kind of perceived status opens doors and creates opportunities that go far beyond personal attraction. Our seventh sign focuses on how you approach style and presentation. You've learned to wear simplicity like luxury, understanding that true elegance comes from understatement rather than flashy displays. While other men pile on accessories and bold patterns trying to get noticed, you've discovered the power of clean lines, perfect fit, and quality over quantity. This sophisticated approach to style communicates that you understand timeless principles rather than chasing trends. A crisp shirt, well-tailored clothing, and classic accessories say everything about your taste and self-respect. This refined aesthetic doesn't just impress women, it earns respect from other men who recognize quality and restraint. Which brings us to our eighth sign, the ultimate validation of your style. And presence comes when other men respect your approach. This is where you know you've truly mastered the art of masculine presentation. When other guys look at you and think you know exactly what you're doing, you've achieved something special. This male recognition isn't about competition. It's about understanding the subtle codes of sophistication and power. Other men can tell when someone has figured out how to present themselves with authentic confidence rather than trying too hard to impress. This peer respect elevates your status in every social and professional situation. But here's the real secret behind all these signs. True attractiveness at your age has very little to do with conventional good looks. It's about how you carry your story, how you've integrated your experiences into wisdom, and how you present that accumulated knowledge to the world. While younger men focus on surface-level appearance, you have the advantage of depth and substance. Your attractiveness now comes from the way you speak about your experiences, the lessons you've learned, and how you navigate challenges with grace and confidence. Women find this incredibly magnetic because it represents emotional stability and genuine substance. This kind of attraction doesn't fade with time, it actually grows stronger as you continue building your story. The men who understand these principles stop worrying about competing with younger guys and start leveraging their natural advantages. Your age isn't working against you, it's your secret weapon in a world full of people still trying to figure out who they are. You've already done that work, and it shows in everything from your posture to your conversation to your life choices. Remember, the goal isn't to prove your attractiveness to others, it's to recognize and own the magnetic qualities you've already developed. When you fully embrace these signs and understand what they represent, you step into a level of confidence that's absolutely irresistible. You're not trying to be attractive, you simply are, and that makes all the difference.